Introduction. What if I told you that the secret to becoming a millionaire isn't about winning the lottery, inheriting a fortune, or having a high-flying, risky career? What if I revealed that the vast majority of millionaires in America are actually ordinary people, just like you, teachers, mechanics, nurses, small business owners, who built their wealth not through luck, but through simple, consistent, disciplined habits? Intrigued? Then welcome to the audiobook summary of Baby Steps Millionaires by financial guru Dave Ramsey. In this powerful and incredibly practical book, Ramsey pulls back the curtain on true wealth creation, shattering the myths that keep so many of us feeling stuck and hopeless about our financial future. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. Instead, this summary will introduce you to a proven, step-by-step roadmap, Dave Ramsey's renowned 7 baby steps, that has already guided millions of people from financial struggle to unprecedented success. By listening, you'll gain clarity on the undeniable truth about how ordinary people achieve extraordinary wealth, the specific actions you need to take, in the right order, to escape debt and build lasting financial security, the powerful mindset shifts required to overcome common financial barriers and limiting beliefs, inspiring real-life stories that will convince you that if they can do it, you can too. Whether you're drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, or simply want to elevate your financial game, this audiobook summary is your starting point. Prepare to have your perceptions of money and wealth transformed, and discover that the path to becoming a millionaire is not only possible but entirely within your reach. Let's begin your journey to becoming a baby steps millionaire. Chapter 1: Can anyone become a millionaire? Consider for a moment the concept of being a millionaire. For many, this idea resides in a realm of distant fantasy, associated with Wall Street titans, tech moguls, or the extraordinarily fortunate who inherited vast wealth. Popular culture frequently portrays immense riches as something largely unattainable for the average person, reserved for a select few who achieved a lucky break or possess an unparalleled genius. The images presented often feature extravagant lifestyles, flashy sports cars, sprawling mansions, and private jets. This portrayal subtly conveys a message: that level of wealth exists apart from everyday reality. It suggests a sphere where opportunity is exclusive, not accessible to someone diligently working, managing bills, and striving to make ends meet. However, this pervasive narrative about wealth acquisition is often incomplete and, in many cases, misleading. The true profile of the American millionaire is often far more ordinary, far more relatable, and significantly more achievable than commonly perceived. The path to becoming a millionaire, it turns out, is typically not paved with high-risk ventures or strokes of immense luck, but rather with consistent, disciplined, and remarkably simple steps that individuals from diverse backgrounds can follow. In this opening chapter of Baby Steps Millionaires, a direct challenge is posed to these deeply ingrained myths. The assertion is not merely that becoming a millionaire is possible for anyone, rather, compelling evidence is presented, drawn from extensive research and numerous real-life case studies, to substantiate this claim. This chapter aims to dismantle the psychological barriers that frequently stand as formidable obstacles between individuals and their financial potential. It demonstrates how ordinary people, through the consistent application of sound financial principles, can achieve extraordinary wealth. The majority of millionaires, as revealed through comprehensive studies, are not lottery winners or high-flying risk-takers. Instead, they are often everyday professionals, teachers, mechanics, engineers, and small business owners. Their wealth was built not through sudden windfalls, but through disciplined habits, consistently saving a portion of their income, aggressively paying off debt, living below their means, and investing strategically over long periods. Their financial standing is not a product of chance or extraordinary fortune. It is the direct and measurable outcome of intentional financial behavior and unwavering commitment to a clear plan. This initial exploration serves as a powerful reorientation of perspective. It is designed to foster an understanding that significant wealth is not necessarily outside one's grasp but is instead a tangible goal entirely within reach, provided there is a willingness to embrace a proven process and adhere to consistent action. The strength of this chapter lies in its capacity to cultivate genuine hope and conviction. It establishes the foundational premise that financial freedom, leading to millionaire status, is not an exclusive club, but an attainable reality for anyone who adopts the right strategies and maintains steadfast resolve. Given that these everyday millionaires are indeed common, residing in communities across the country, what exactly defines them beyond their accumulated net worth? And more importantly, what specific, actionable steps did they consistently take to reach this significant financial milestone? These are the crucial questions that will be addressed as the discussion moves into the core principles and definitions presented in Chapter 2. Chapter 2: What is a baby steps millionaire? Having established that becoming a millionaire is an achievable reality for the everyday individual, the natural progression is to define precisely what constitutes a baby steps millionaire. This designation carries a specific meaning, differentiating it from other forms of wealth accumulation. It is not merely a quantitative measurement of $1 million net worth, rather, it signifies how that wealth was attained. A baby steps millionaire is an individual who has systematically built their fortune by diligently adhering to Dave Ramsey's established 7 baby steps. This distinction is crucial. The popular image of a millionaire often involves large inheritances, rapid stock market gains, or the success of high-profile entrepreneurial ventures. While these paths can lead to wealth, they do not characterize the baby steps millionaire. This individual typically starts from a more common financial position, often with student loan debt, credit card balances, or simply a desire for financial improvement, and progressively builds wealth through consistent application of foundational principles. They are not defined by extraordinary starting conditions, but by disciplined, ordinary behaviors performed consistently over time. The defining characteristics of a baby steps millionaire include discipline, a steadfast commitment to a budget, to debt repayment, and to regular saving and investing. Frugality, a conscious decision to live below one's means, prioritizing long-term financial goals over immediate gratification or keeping up with consumer trends. Patience, an understanding that wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint, relying on the power of compounding interest over decades. Debt aversion, a profound commitment to eliminating consumer debt, and eventually, mortgage debt, thereby freeing up income for investing. These individuals demonstrate that achieving millionaire status does not require a 6-figure salary from day one, nor does it necessitate a degree from an Ivy League institution. The millions were accumulated not through speculative investments or risky ventures, but through consistent contributions to retirement accounts, paying off homes early, and taking advantage of the magic of compound interest. Their stories frequently involve overcoming significant financial obstacles, showcasing resilience, and a firm belief in the principles they adopted. A baby steps millionaire is the high school teacher who meticulously invested 15% of every paycheck into their retirement fund for 30 years. They are the auto mechanic who paid off their house early, and then directed those freed-up mortgage payments into mutual funds. They are the nurse who diligently followed the debt snowball, eliminated all consumer debt, built a robust emergency fund, and then systematically invested for their future. These are not individuals who became rich overnight. They are individuals who became wealthy over time, through intentional and repeatable actions. Understanding this definition shifts the focus from external circumstances to internal choices and behaviors. It democratizes wealth building, demonstrating that the control largely lies within one's own actions and commitment to a proven system. The journey of a baby steps millionaire is a testament to the idea that financial freedom is accessible, provided one adopts a disciplined, structured approach to managing money. Having now clarified the essence of a baby steps millionaire, the logical next step is to examine the specific blueprint that enables this transformation. This leads directly to the core framework that underpins this entire journey, the baby steps themselves, which will be fully explored in the upcoming discussion. Chapter 3: How to Become a Baby Steps Millionaire. Imagine, for a moment, having a complex task ahead of you, perhaps building something intricate, or embarking on a long journey to an unfamiliar destination. Would you simply jump in without a plan, hoping for the best? Or would you seek out a clear, step-by-step guide, a proven blueprint that outlines exactly what to do, and in what order, to ensure success? When it comes to building wealth and achieving millionaire status, the concept is no different. The desire for financial security and abundance is universal, yet the path often feels shrouded in mystery, intimidating in its perceived complexity. This is precisely where Dave Ramsey's framework steps in, offering not just a philosophy, but a precise, actionable roadmap. This chapter illuminates the core of that blueprint, the 7 baby steps, the sequential process that transforms financial aspirations into tangible realities for millions. The brilliance of the baby steps lies in their simplicity and their logical progression. They are designed to be intuitive, building momentum and confidence with each completed stage. Think of them as a financial ladder, where each rung conquered provides the leverage and stability needed to reach the next, higher level. They are not merely suggestions, they are directives, refined over decades of real-world application, proving their effectiveness across countless financial situations. Here's a breakdown of this powerful, transformative sequence. Baby Step 1. Save $1,000 for a starter emergency fund. This seemingly small amount is your initial shield against life's inevitable surprises. It's a foundational step that breaks the cycle of 1 step forward, 2 steps back, caused by unexpected expenses, providing immediate stability and a psychological win. Baby Step 2. Pay off all debt, except the house, using the debt snowball. This is where true liberation begins. The debt snowball isn't just a repayment method, it's a behavior modifier. By listing your debts smallest to largest, you gain quick wins and build immense momentum, freeing up your largest wealth-building tool, your income. Imagine the power of no credit card payments, no car loans, no student loan burdens, just pure, unencumbered cash flow. Baby Step 3. Save 3 to 6 months of expenses in a fully funded emergency fund. Once consumer debt is vanquished, this step builds a formidable fortress around your finances. This substantial cash cushion provides true peace of mind, allowing you to weather job loss, medical emergencies, or major home repairs without resorting to debt. It's the ultimate financial shock absorber. Baby Step 4. Invest 15% of your household income in retirement. This is where the magic of compounding interest truly takes hold, and where the journey to becoming a millionaire accelerates dramatically. By consistently investing a significant portion of your income into growth stock mutual funds within tax-advantaged accounts like 401(k)s and Roth IRAs, you harness time and the power of market returns to build substantial wealth for your future. This is the primary engine of becoming a Baby Steps Millionaire. Baby Step 5. Save for your children's college fund. Once your own retirement is securely on track, this step focuses on securing the educational future of your children, doing so responsibly without jeopardizing your own financial independence. Baby Step 6. Pay off your home early. Imagine the feeling of having no mortgage payment. This step eliminates your largest monthly expense, freeing up an enormous amount of income that can then be directed towards even faster wealth building and incredible generosity. Baby Step 7. Build wealth and give. This is the culmination, the destination where you are debt-free, financially secure, and able to live and give with a freedom most people only dream of. This step is about maximizing your impact, both personally and charitably, leaving a lasting legacy. The power of these steps lies not just in their individual merit, but in their deliberate sequence. Each step is designed to prepare you for the next, building a foundation of financial strength and discipline. It's a journey that prioritizes freedom from debt before aggressive investing, ensuring stability. Now that we understand the roadmap, it's essential to calibrate our expectations. What does this million-dollar destination truly look like, and how does it differ from common perceptions of immense wealth? That is the focus as we turn our attention to the next chapter. Chapter 4. A millionaire is not a billionaire. When the word millionaire is spoken, what images spontaneously arise in your mind? Is it the sprawling mansion perched atop a hill, the gleaming supercar in the driveway, or perhaps the exclusive vacation home in a remote, exotic locale? The popular imagination, heavily influenced by media and entertainment, often paints a picture of immense wealth that is synonymous with extravagant display, perpetual leisure, and a life entirely disconnected from ordinary concerns. This pervasive imagery suggests that a millionaire exists in an entirely different stratosphere, far removed from the everyday realities of budgeting, working, or even driving a modest vehicle. However, this widely held perception, while captivating, is profoundly inaccurate for the vast majority of individuals who achieve millionaire status. In Chapter 4 of Baby Steps Millionaires, Dave Ramsey directly confronts this misconception, drawing a crucial distinction that re-anchors the concept of wealth in an achievable reality. The fundamental truth he underscores is this: a millionaire is not a billionaire. The numerical difference between 1 million and 1 billion is staggering, yet often understated in public discourse. $1 million, while a significant sum, represents 1,000 units of $1,000. $1 billion, on the other hand, is 1,000 millions. To put it into perspective, if you spend $1 every second, it would take you about 12 days to spend $1 million. To spend $1 billion at the same rate, it would take you over 31 years. This immense scale difference is critical to understanding the distinction. Most individuals who reach millionaire status do not live lives of unfathomable luxury or global influence akin to billionaires. The vast majority of baby steps millionaires live remarkably ordinary lives, often indistinguishable from their middle-class neighbors. They reside in modest, well-kept homes, drive reliable, often older, vehicles, and demonstrate a consistent pattern of frugality. Their wealth is frequently held in retirement accounts, investment portfolios, and paid-off real estate, rather than in depreciating assets designed for ostentatious display. They derive satisfaction not from excessive consumption, but from financial security, the freedom from debt, and the ability to give generously. This chapter serves as a vital recalibration of expectations. It deglamorizes wealth in a way that makes it accessible and attainable. It reveals that the path to becoming a millionaire is less about accumulating status symbols and more about accumulating financial strength, through consistent saving, diligent investing, and the powerful avoidance of consumer debt. These individuals are not defined by what they buy, but by what they save and invest. Their net worth is a testament to discipline and patience, rather than a reflection of reckless spending or inherited advantage. By clarifying that a millionaire is not a billionaire, Ramsey effectively removes the unrealistic pressure and intimidation that often accompany the aspiration of wealth. He asserts that the goal is not to live like the ultra-rich, but to achieve a level of financial independence and security that provides peace and options. This realistic portrayal reinforces the message that the baby steps are designed for the average person to build substantial wealth over time, without needing to transform into an entirely different kind of person. Understanding this clear distinction between a millionaire and a billionaire is crucial for shaping one's own financial journey. But if the path is so clear, and the outcome so achievable for ordinary people, what then are the unseen forces, the internal battles, that often prevent individuals from believing in, or even starting, this very possible journey? That profound question leads directly to the core discussion of beliefs versus barriers in the next chapter. Chapter 5. Belief versus barriers. Having laid bare the realistic possibility of becoming a millionaire and clarified that this doesn't necessitate a billionaire's lifestyle, we now arrive at a critical juncture. If the path is indeed so clear and attainable for everyday individuals, what then truly stands in the way? Why do so many people, armed with the desire for financial peace, struggle to take the initial steps, or falter along the journey? The answer, as explored in Chapter 5 of Baby Steps Millionaires, often lies not in external obstacles, but in the powerful, often unseen, forces within ourselves. This chapter delves into the profound influence of beliefs versus barriers. Dave Ramsey posits that the most formidable impediments to wealth accumulation are frequently internal. These aren't the absence of a high income or a lack of investment knowledge, though those can be factors. Instead, they are the limiting beliefs that we carry, the deeply ingrained narratives about money, success, and even our own worthiness. These beliefs can manifest as 1. The "I could never do that" mentality, a self-fulfilling prophecy rooted in past failures or a perceived lack of capability. 2. The victim mindset, blaming external circumstances, the economy, student loans, a low salary, for financial stagnation, rather than taking ownership. 3. Fear of success or failure, an unconscious apprehension of the changes that wealth might bring, or a paralyzing dread of making a mistake. 4. Societal programming, internalizing messages that suggest money is evil, or that aspiring to wealth is greedy or uncouth. This chapter illuminates how these internal barriers create a psychological roadblock, effectively paralyzing individuals even when a clear map, like the baby steps, is laid out before them. A person might intellectually understand the power of compound interest or the logic of the debt snowball, yet remain unable to consistently apply these principles due to an underlying belief that they are not capable, not deserving, or that the system is inherently rigged against them. Ramsey emphasizes that overcoming these mental hurdles is as crucial as mastering the financial mechanics. The true transformation begins with a paradigm shift, a conscious decision to challenge these negative thought patterns and replace them with empowering convictions. This involves 1. Embracing personal responsibility, recognizing that while external circumstances exist, ultimate control over one's financial destiny rests within. This means actively choosing different actions and taking ownership of outcomes. 2. Cultivating a growth mindset, believing that financial intelligence and capability are not fixed traits but can be developed through learning, perseverance, and adapting from mistakes. 3. Focusing on what's possible, shifting attention from what can't be done to what can be achieved with consistent effort and a clear plan. 4. Seeking knowledge and mentorship, actively learning from those who have succeeded and surrounding oneself with positive influences. Through compelling anecdotes of individuals who faced significant adversity yet triumphed financially, this chapter provides tangible proof that mindset truly is paramount. These stories highlight how a shift in belief, from doubt to conviction, from resignation to determination, unlock their ability to follow the baby steps and achieve remarkable results. It's a testament to the idea that if you believe it's possible for you, you are far more likely to make it so. Understanding that our internal landscape is often the most challenging terrain to navigate provides a critical insight into financial success. But once these internal barriers begin to crumble, how does one then navigate the external path to wealth in the most effective manner possible? That exploration into the fastest and right way to $1 million is the focus as we move into Chapter 6. Chapter 6: The Quickest Right Way to $1 Million. With the understanding that millionaire status is an achievable goal for ordinary individuals and that internal beliefs are pivotal to initiating this journey, the focus naturally shifts to the practical execution. How does one actually navigate the path to $1 million? And what constitutes the most effective approach? Chapter 6 of Baby Steps Millionaires addresses this directly, outlining the quickest right way to $1 million, a method distinguished by its proven efficacy and ethical foundation. The concept of quickest here is critical. It does not imply a speculative, overnight surge of wealth, nor does it endorse high-risk ventures that promise instant riches but often deliver significant losses. Instead, quickest refers to the most efficient and reliable method when following sound financial principles. The methodology emphasizes several key components. 1. Consistency over timing, rather than attempting to time the market, which is notoriously difficult and often leads to missed opportunities. The focus is on consistent, regular investments regardless of market fluctuations. This approach, known as dollar cost averaging, smooths out investment costs over time. 2. Power of compound interest, the cornerstone of long-term wealth building. By investing 15% of income diligently, and allowing the returns to generate further returns, wealth grows exponentially over decades. This chapter provides clear illustrations of how even modest consistent contributions, given enough time, can grow into substantial sums. 3. Growth stock mutual funds, the recommended investment vehicle for long-term growth. These funds are professionally managed portfolios of diverse company stocks, offering diversification and professional expertise, aiming for long-term capital appreciation. 4. Tax-advantaged accounts, utilizing vehicles like 401(k), 403(b), and Roth IRAs is crucial. These accounts provide significant tax benefits that accelerate wealth accumulation, whether through tax-deferred growth or tax-free withdrawals and retirement. 5. Long-term perspective. This approach is fundamentally about patience and commitment. Wealth is built not in months or a few years, but over decades. The quickest right way acknowledges that true financial security is a marathon, not a sprint, but provides the most direct and efficient route within that long-term framework. The chapter highlights real-life stories that exemplify how everyday individuals, by embracing the disciplined investment strategies of the baby steps, achieved millionaire status. One such example is Tiffany's story. She was a single mother burdened with substantial debt and a modest income. Despite her challenging starting point, Tiffany committed wholeheartedly to the baby steps. This involved meticulously paying off all her non-mortgage debt, establishing a solid emergency fund, and then, crucially, consistently investing 15% of her income into growth stock mutual funds. Over 2 decades of unwavering dedication and patience, her consistent efforts and the power of compound interest allowed her to build a net worth well over $1 million. Another compelling case often cited is that of John and Maddie, a couple who started with over $300,000 in combined debt, including student loans and consumer debt. By adopting the debt snowball and radically adjusting their lifestyle, they eliminated their debt rapidly. Once debt-free, they channeled their found money into aggressive investing, systematically funding their retirement and other wealth-building accounts. Their story demonstrates how intense focus on debt elimination, followed by disciplined investing, quickly propelled them towards millionaire status, showcasing the efficacy of the baby steps for couples. Understanding this focused approach to wealth building is essential for anyone serious about reaching millionaire status. However, as families build substantial wealth, a common concern emerges regarding the impact of affluence on the next generation. This concern, whether wealth might inadvertently ruin one's children, is a significant consideration, and it is the focus of the discussion in the next chapter. Chapter 7: Will Wealth Ruin My Kids? As individuals diligently follow the baby steps, shedding debt and strategically building substantial wealth, a common and deeply felt question frequently arises, particularly among parents. Will all this financial success, this accumulated wealth, inadvertently ruin my children? It's a valid concern, born from observations of privileged children who lack motivation, responsibility, or a strong work ethic. The fear is that providing abundance might inadvertently strip away the very qualities essential for a successful and fulfilling life. Dave Ramsey asserts that while wealth can certainly spoil children if mishandled, it does not inherently lead to negative outcomes. The problem, he argues, is not the money itself, but rather the failure to instill proper values, boundaries, and financial literacy within the family. Wealth, when approached with intentionality, can in fact be a powerful tool for teaching children vital life lessons and equipping them for future success. This chapter provides clear principles for raising children who are money-smart, responsible, and grounded, even within a context of increasing affluence. 1. Teach the value of work. Children should understand that money is earned through effort. This can involve chores with commissions, part-time jobs, or entrepreneurial ventures. The focus is on connecting effort to reward. 2. Emphasize saving and giving. Beyond spending, children should be taught the importance of saving for future goals and, crucially, the joy and responsibility of giving a portion of their money to charity or those in need. This instills delayed gratification and generosity. 3. Provide clear spending boundaries. Giving children an allowance or earn money with specific categories for spending helps them learn to manage their resources, make choices, and understand the concept of a budget from an early age. 4. Discuss money openly. Instead of making money a taboo subject, parents are encouraged to have open, age-appropriate conversations about financial decisions, debt avoidance, investing basics, and the family's financial values. 5. Model responsible behavior. Children learn far more from observation than instruction. Parents who live within their means, avoid debt, save diligently, and give generously provide the most powerful lessons. The chapter reinforces that intentional parenting, combined with a disciplined financial approach, can foster grounded, responsible, and generous individuals regardless of their family's net worth. Wealth, when correctly managed and taught, becomes a blessing that enables greater opportunities, more robust education, and increased capacity for positive impact, rather than a curse that breeds entitlement. The goal is to raise adults who are financially astute and understand the purpose of money beyond personal consumption. Having explored how to manage wealth within the family unit and ensure it doesn't hinder the next generation, a broader question emerges concerning society's view of wealth itself. Are wealth and those who accumulate it inherently viewed negatively, and what are the implications of such perceptions? This broader societal perspective is the focus as we transition into the next chapter. Chapter 8: Wealth and the Wealthy Are Not Evil. In various cultural narratives and public discourse, wealth, and particularly the wealthy, are frequently cast in a suspicious or even villainous light. Phrases like, "The rich get richer, greedy capitalists," or "Money is the root of all evil," echo in many conversations, often painting a picture of affluence as inherently corrupt, exploitative, or morally compromised. This perspective can create a significant internal conflict for individuals striving for financial freedom. If achieving wealth is associated with negative connotations, does pursuing it make one inherently less virtuous? This chapter directly confronts and dismantles this pervasive misconception. Dave Ramsey asserts that wealth and the wealthy are not inherently evil. He argues emphatically that money itself is morally neutral. It is merely a tool, an amplifier. Its ethical dimension is determined entirely by the character of the individual who acquires it and the manner in which it is used. Just as a hammer can build a home or cause harm, money can be used for destruction or for immense good. The chapter highlights that many baby steps millionaires are driven by positive motivations that extend far beyond personal indulgence. Their journey towards wealth is often rooted in 1. Financial security and peace, a desire to eliminate the stress and anxiety associated with debt and financial struggle, ensuring stability for their families. 2. Increased freedom and options, the ability to make choices based on opportunity rather than necessity, whether it's career flexibility, location, or lifestyle. 3. Capacity for generosity, a deep-seated desire to give back to their communities, support causes they believe in, and make a tangible difference in the lives of others. Many millionaires are among the most charitable individuals. 4. Leaving a legacy, the aspiration to provide for future generations or to establish philanthropic foundations that continue their positive impact. Ramsey contends that the negative stereotypes often stem from envy, a misunderstanding of how ethical wealth is truly built, through hard work, discipline, and delayed gratification, not exploitation, or the actions of a few high-profile outliers who indeed accumulate wealth unethically. However, these exceptions should not define the entire population of financially successful individuals. Building wealth through integrity, hard work, and responsible stewardship is presented as a positive and empowering pursuit. It allows individuals to take greater control over their lives, contribute more significantly to their communities, and live out their values more fully. This reevaluation of wealth's moral standing is crucial for anyone pursuing financial goals, as it frees them from unwarranted guilt or societal pressure. It reaffirms that striving for financial independence is not only acceptable but can be a powerful catalyst for good. Having clarified the ethical dimensions of wealth, the final question becomes, what is the broader impact when more and more individuals embrace these principles and achieve millionaire status? What does it mean for communities and society when baby steps millionaires become a common occurrence? Chapter 9: Baby Steps Millionaires in Every Neighborhood. After debunking myths about wealth, outlining the precise steps to achieve it, and confronting the internal and societal perceptions of money, Chapter 9 of Baby Steps Millionaires broadens the lens to envision the profound impact of this financial transformation on a larger scale. This final chapter explores a powerful question: what would our communities look like if baby steps millionaires became a common occurrence, residing in every neighborhood, not as anomalies, but as the expected outcome of disciplined financial living? Dave Ramsey paints a compelling picture of a future where financial freedom is not just an individual achievement, but a widespread societal shift. He argues that when more people embrace the principles of the baby steps, eliminating debt, building robust savings, and investing consistently, The positive ripple effects extend far beyond personal balance sheets. Imagine neighborhoods where 1. Financial stress is minimized, fewer families are crippled by consumer debt, living paycheck to paycheck, or facing the constant anxiety of financial insecurity. This reduction in stress can improve overall well-being, family relationships, and mental health. 2. Generosity flourishes. Millionaires, particularly those who built their wealth through hard work and discipline, often become incredibly generous. With no debt payments and substantial savings, they have the freedom and capacity to give to their churches, charities, and local causes, strengthening community initiatives and supporting those in need. 3. Economic stability increases. A population with less debt and more invested capital contributes to a more robust local economy. More money is available for local businesses, job creation, and sustainable growth, rather than being siphoned off to creditors. 4. Hope and opportunity are visible. When neighbors witness tangible proof that debt freedom and wealth building are achievable, it inspires others. The visible success of ordinary people following these steps provides concrete evidence that financial transformation is possible for anyone willing to commit. This creates a positive feedback loop, encouraging more individuals to embark on their own journeys. 5. Families experience true legacy. Beyond financial inheritance, parents who model debt-free living and wise stewardship pass on invaluable lessons and a healthier financial future to their children and grandchildren, breaking cycles of debt for generations. This vision is not presented as a utopian fantasy, but as a logical extension of individual commitment. The collective power of millions of people becoming financially strong, one household at a time, culminates in significant societal betterment. It's about empowering individuals not just to survive, but to thrive and make a meaningful contribution. Epilogue. As you conclude this journey through Baby Steps Millionaires, remember that the insights and stories shared within these pages are not just theoretical concepts. They are a powerful, proven roadmap to a financial life most people only dream of. The individuals you've encountered, the everyday teachers, nurses, and mechanics who built seven-figure net worths, are not exceptions. They are the living proof that this path is accessible to you, starting today. Your financial future is not a matter of luck or circumstance. It is a direct result of your choices and your commitment. You now possess the knowledge, the simple, yet profound, power of saving, eliminating debt, and investing consistently. The challenge now lies in translating this knowledge into unwavering action. Embrace the discipline, lean into the process, and trust the baby steps. Imagine the profound peace of a life free from debt, the security of a robust emergency fund, and the incredible satisfaction of watching your wealth grow, empowering you to live and give like never before. This isn't just about accumulating money. It's about reclaiming control, building a legacy, and unlocking a future filled with possibility. The decision is yours. Will you choose to remain where you are, or will you step onto this proven path and begin your remarkable transformation? The journey to becoming a baby steps millionaire starts with a single, committed step. Take it. Your financial freedom awaits. You've just heard a glimpse into the life-changing principles from Baby Steps Millionaires. If you're ready to take control of your money, build lasting wealth, and transform your financial future, this channel is your go-to resource. We're constantly sharing actionable strategies, insightful summaries, and motivational content designed to help you conquer debt, grow your savings, and achieve financial freedom. Don't wait. Hit that subscribe button right now and join our community of future millionaires.